This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sodaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. It's happening.
It's happening. Whoa. Meow, meow, meow.
Dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude.
How's it going?
Pretty good, my man. Pretty good.
We're thriving.
We're thriving. We're striving. We're driving.
We're criving.
We're criving a lot. Yeah.
Oh boy. It rained so hard last night. It was so exciting.
It was great. It was cool.
And then I was telling Betsy that I decided to build a little cat, a feral cat shelter, because I keep seeing this little dude outside.
Yeah.
And will a skunk live in there?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Probably.
Will a skunk and the cat become best friends and be the ultimate odd couple while living in there, and it's delightful and funny every episode? Absolutely.
Or maybe there will be a little will they, won't they?
Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I told you about the little skunk in our yard, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that skunk's so cute.
They're cute, but they stink.
They stinky. It's really funny because my cats, when they have seen the other stray cat around,
yeah,
they freak out.
Whoa.
Freak out hard. Like tails get huge.
Whoa.
Because when cats are scared, their tails puff out.
Whoa, I didn't know that. Yipes.
Yeah, they puff. They're like, and they get like their hackles come up, so they get like just bigger all of a sudden.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And so when they see that feral cat, they like freak out.
Whoa.
But when they see the skunks or possums or squirrels or raccoons, they're like, what up, bro?
They're chilling. They're
What up,
chilling.
bro?
Hey, bro.
They don't. It's so funny because I'm like, how do you know the difference? Like any of these animals could be out to get you.
Right.
Conspiring against you, my friend.
Yes.
You can't trust no bitch.
Dude, did I mention this last time? There's like mice living in my car. Did I tell you that? Which is a common thing in Prius.
My God, why?
Isn't that fucked
Why?
up, dude? I'm taking it in to get it like.
What if they bite you on the way there?
Dude, I drove it this week. I went up to the ski mountain this week, and I was the whole time. I was like, I thought they were gone because there was no trace of them. But then the following day, there was a little duty, a little shit.
They probably are smart enough to know to go away.
Right.
Do you want me to put my cats in the car for a couple
let
hours?
Let them loose. Yeah, at nighttime, I think that's when it happens.
Well, they'll just get them out once. Like
That's true. I mean, let's do it.
Honestly, your car should be a stray cat shelter,
dude.
If you fill it up with hay, that's what I did for my little makeshift shelter I made.
You filled your car up with hay?
No, you're going to fill your car up with hay.
I mean, it's already a little shelter for a mice family. I'm taking it in tomorrow to be like, put something, because it's happened to a couple of our friends and stuff. And so they have
I think it's not uncommon, right? Like,
right.
Especially when the weather gets like colder or
and
rainy.
They're like, if you're not driving your car as often, which I am not.
Yes.
They're like, oh yeah, mice. Yeah, they're chilling out.
If you're not gonna use this, I think I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, I just don't want the hantavirus, From their
How do you get
piss
that?
and shit.
Do you have to have sex with a mouse?
Yeah. I just don't want to, and while I drive, I like to have sex. So
with a mouse.
With a mouse.
Is it from breathing in something?
Their piss and their shit. But I think it has to be a lot. But I mean,
It could be.
they're pissing and shitting in my car.
I mean, you'd hope that they go outside.
They don't. I had to vacuum up a bunch of little turds, dude.
No thanks. I
No
almost passed out
thanks.
when you said it though. Like I was like, oh, I feel faint.
I'm sorry. I get that. It freaks me. It grosses me out to where like I'll be like in bed just being like, there are mice living in my car. Does that mean they're living in my pajamas? Like I'm freaking out. I'm just losing it. I'm like, oh my God, there's mice everywhere.
Mice in my footy pajamas.
No.
I mean, truly, it was years ago here we had mice, but then at the same time we had a rat too.
Oh,
and I was like, you guys, this is too many. And we couldn't figure out where they were coming in from.
Right.
And, we were just so stressed out. And I truly could not handle it. Like, I just couldn't handle it. And then one day, like, I kept looking, like, in cabinets, like, is there a hole? But my cabinets in the kitchen are painted black, so it's really hard to tell.
Fuck.
And so one day, my roommate and I were both, like, there, and I was like, turn your flashlight on, let's look. And then we saw, like, under the sink, there was, like, water. Like, the water had rotted some wood, so they chewed through it. And I was like, this is where it's been coming from.
Ew.
Just filled it up with steel wool.
Yeah, somebody said steel wool, but I also don't know what to fill up. So I'm taking it in tomorrow to just be like, hey, get these little creatures out of here. These little creatures out of here, man.
Well, I hope you do, man, because that's stressful.
It is. It's just more of like a stress that I never thought I would ever have to stress about.
No, but like I said, I will put my cats in your car.
It's mighty tempting to just be like, go nuts, cats, for a while. Like, we can hang out and chat, masks on, while they just fucking lose their minds.
And then you would just, like, find, like, halfway alive mice that they're like, no, let us torture them.
Yeah,
we're not done.
We need to play with these little creatures.
We are torturing right now.
Quit it. Ooh.
Well, that's
I'll keep you updated on
please, with your little spooky happenings.
So too scary, man. Too scary, dude. If that shit runs up me while I'm driving, I'm crashing my car.
Yeah, because you always wear pants that come to your, like, you wear your little, what do you call those, little crops or?
Oh, right. I just roll my pants up. I like my ankles aired out.
Yeah.
I also love just filling my pants up with cheese, man. I'm done for.
You do all that shredded cheese from your tacos and nachos. Tacos and nachos.
That is usually the thing I find is shredded cheese. And it's like, oh yeah, Taco Bell. Okay.
And the mice are like, we're not eating that. It's
they're like,
cheese.
That's not cheese. That's chemicals. I'm like, yeah, well, shut up.
I love it. Shut
up.
You're
I fucking
stupid.
love it. So shut up. I had a dream I was at a Taco Bell.
Talk that way.
Yeah, get the fuck out, please. Please get out of my car. I had a dream last night that I was at a Taco Bell eating a turkey taco. Which Del Taco has, but like ground turkey, which Del Taco has, but not Taco Bell. And I was like, whoa. And then I was looking around and I was like, I don't have a mask. None of my friends have a mask. No one here has a mask. And I started freaking out.
How long do you think that's going to go on after this is all done?
Hopefully not too long. Yeah, maybe. I'll say, like, it started pretty quick for me. Having dreams where masks were a big, where it's like a stress. Yeah. Like, nobody's wearing them. We're going to die.
Sense. Yeah.
Yeah, well, enough about me and my fucking shit.
I will say that I had a friend who has been so good for so long. Her friends were having a wedding that was just the two of them and then two witnesses, and she was ordaining it. And so she's like, I isolated for 2 weeks and tested before so that I knew we were safe. And she's like, guess what? A week later, I fucking have COVID.
No. From that does she know what?
It was
from
outside
the wedding?
on the beach. Yeah. She's like, maybe it's a false positive. I was like,
Fuck,
okay.
dude.
But hopefully she's not sick. She just was testing because her sister was coming in town.
Oh shit. Okay.
So she's got it though.
Oh
So
my God.
I mean, people are still getting. Also, like that sucks when you're like, we're being safe. We're having a
we're
wedding
doing
on a
everything
beach.
safe.
I was like, someone didn't isolate.
God. Oof. That's tough. That's tough.
You have to trust people so much.
Yeah, you really do.
Anyway, blah, blah,
really
blah. I hope someone's listening to this in 2029 and they're like, huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we did have a bit of an
Oh,
epidemic.
I remember that. Ha ha ha.
Those were the days.
Yes, well, I'm off to eat my dinner pill.
Boy, this happened fast. All right, we shot the shit long enough.
Way too long, and I loved every second of it.
Me too, I always do. I'm going to play a listener story.
Hell yes.
So we could just sit back and reach-ax.
Yeah. We're just playing. We're gonna keep talking to each other while.
Yeah, and then we're gonna be like, "Oh boy, super
Whoa,
scary sounding,
really scary,
spookity dookity." No way. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. Deserae here from Salt Lake City. I love your podcast. The two of you are delightful. Betsy's gasps always give me life. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the haunted avenues of Salt Lake City. So the avenues are like the first neighborhood in Salt Lake City. So it's like the oldest part of town. And they're definitely haunted. When I first moved to the avenues, like back in 2005, I had some people over, and this girl told a story that she was in her home. She lived in the avenues. She was in her home and woke up in the middle of the night, and just like that feeling like that someone had woken her up, and like someone was in her room, and she sat up, and standing at the foot of her bed were three people dressed in like old-timey, like 1800s apparel, like a young woman in like a pioneer dress, and then an older woman like in her 40s, and then a man a little older in like suspenders, and they were just all three standing at the foot of her bed staring at her. So she just sat up and was like looking at them and was like waiting for them to say something, but they were just like staring at each other for a good minute. And then she finally said, "Well, did you have something you wanted to tell me?" And then one by one, they just like floated away. So she tells me this story, and then I think it kind of like opened my mind a little bit to like the hauntedness of the avenues. So shortly after that, she told me that story, I was out for a walk in the avenues with my sister, and it got late, it was dark out, and we were walking down this street, and the street light was like shining really bright in this one spot, and there was this house to my right that we were passing, and it had this huge front window, so like the street light was really shining bright inside this living room of the house. All the lights were out inside the house, but like you could really see the living room because of the street light. And so my sister was talking, and I was just listening to her, and I remember I just like glanced up at the house at the front window, and I saw a woman standing there, and she was like dressed, like she had her hair parted down the middle and pulled back in a tight bun, and like had a really high collared dress, like very kind of school teacher-esque as they're portrayed in like TV and movies from the 1800s. So she was just, and she had like a really, like the light seemed to be like illuminating her face. And she was just standing there, like staring at us, like staring out from the window. So like I glanced up, glanced back down to the sidewalk, and then realized that there was someone standing there. And then I looked back up at the window. So it was literally like less than a second. But by the time I looked down and looked back, and she was gone. So like that was the only indicator I had that it was a ghost, because she just looked like a normal person. Like there was nothing spooky about her. It just looked like a person dressed in old-timey clothes. So that was crazy. But then like what happened a little bit later, like probably a couple of weeks later, was I was sitting in my living room and I looked up at the light fixture in the middle of the room, and it was like gold. And so like you could sort of see like distorted reflections like from the window and stuff. So I don't know if you've seen the movie White Noise from like a really long time ago, but it's like the guy's dead wife he's trying to find her by listening to radio frequencies, and he like, the more he tunes in, the more he like starts communicating with ghosts. And then at the end of the movie, there's like these shadow figures that are marching towards him. It's like a row of like, I don't know, several outlines of like dark figures that are marching towards him. And that exact image was what I saw reflected in the gold part of that light fixture. And I just remember thinking, this is so cartoony. Like it just didn't seem real. And I kept like rubbing my eyes and closing my eyes and like looking at it from different angles, but it was just like this outline of these dark shadowy figures marching, but it was like small, you know, because it's like in the reflection of that gold part of the light fixture. And I just remember staring at it for so long. Like I probably sat there in my living room staring at it with my heart pounding in my chest for like a good 15 minutes, because I just kept waiting, like it's gonna disappear, it's some illusion. And I like kept looking around at the window to see like what it could possibly be reflecting, but it was like at night, and so there was like nothing to be reflected at that hour. Like it was just these dark figures that appeared to be marching towards me from the light fixture, but it never changed. It just like stayed in there forever. And then like, I think I just eventually got up and left the room. And I lived in that place for like 3 years, and I could never recreate that experience. And like same time of night, a different night. I never saw that again in that light. So it was the creepiest thing I've ever experienced. It was little tiny outlines of dark figures. And then I think that I must have been more just tuned in to the spirits that are around, because then like at night, when I was in bed, like I would just see lots of like outlines, like lots of different figures moving around my room, just like lots of activity and movement. And so I like took a little lamp and brought it in my room, and I just started sleeping with the light on, just, and that like helped so that I couldn't see any movement anymore. So that was like in 2005 or 2006. And I, to this day, still sleep with the light on. I cannot sleep with, in total darkness anymore. Like it's completely changed my brain. I cannot function. So anyway, I live in the avenues now, but I feel like I do not pay attention to that. I don't tune into that. And so I haven't had an experience since then. But interestingly enough, when I moved out of that apartment, I moved a little bit north, right outside of Salt Lake City. And something that kept happening to me is I would like walk under a light, and the light bulb would like instantly go out. And a couple of times it made like a popping noise. And I am convinced that a lot of those spirits like followed me to my new place, because that happened to me. Like, I'm not lying. It happened to me at least a dozen times. Like the first couple of times I'm like, oh, this is a weird coincidence. But it just kept happening. And like these light bulbs were popping. It happened right outside my apartment, or like the porch light. And then like it happened to like 4 lights inside of my apartment, like in one day. And then it kept happening at work, like right around me. So I lived in that area for a few years and finally like shook off those ghosts, I think. And now that I'm living back in the avenues, I have not had an experience. So anyway, it's an interesting part of town. If you're ever in Salt Lake City, you should take one of the ghost tours for Salt Lake City. There's the cemetery up here in the avenues, and it's just kind of it's a haunted place. Like you kind of just feel the history, because there's still a lot of the original old houses up here. So anyway, thanks for listening.
Dude.
Dude, after that one story, you opened it up and then you got haunted.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Like, I'm not positive that Desiree's not a damn ghost herself.
Dude, yeah, Deserae, are you the othering us? The othering us?
But I don't know about you, but I think you're a ghost.
I think you're a ghost.
You might
Whoa.
be a ghost
If
Oh.
you...
Yeah. If you walk down the street and the people scream and then light bulbs burst, you might be a ghost. You know, he makes it look so easy.
He makes
but
it
it's
look.
not.
I did that for a friend's wedding. Like, two of my really good friends got married to each other, and they're like, "Will you give a speech?" And I was like, "Sure." And I did a whole like, "If you," and I hit like a bunch of their specifics, you know, and I'm like, "You might be Lee and Elizabeth." And I gotta tell you, it killed. It fucking killed.
I bet it killed. The first story the friend told about waking up with just a whole slew of ghosts.
Just a slew, just an insidious amount of ghosts, like just hanging out.
A murder of ghosts.
A murder of ghosts. Also, just kind of like staring at each other, and it's as though like a portal opened and like multiple ghosts were like, "Yes," and then they were like, "Wait, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?"
I just imagine they're all like very like polite Mormons who are like, no. I'm sorry.
No,
you
scare.
No, it's after you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll scare first, and then you want to scare? Or wait, let's do it in order of who's the oldest, because they should scare first.
Okay, well, I'm not saying my age,
Oh,
and you know
I know,
that.
and that was so rude of me to even bring age up. Okay, well,
I forgive you.
Thank you. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, it's daytime. We have to go back now.
Well, we did what we could.
We tried. Let's get out of here.
No.
Okay.
No ghosts during the day. We are polite.
Yes, we are. Shadows in the fucking lamp.
That's
the
so
gold.
strange.
That is so creepy.
I have a copper
lamp
lamp right now I'm looking at. I can just see myself.
Okay,
but if
good.
I saw someone,
dude,
since it's round, it can see like
sees
like a it sees more than 180 degrees. So.
Right. Oh my God. That is so scary.
It doesn't see. Yeah, actually, it sees 180 degrees. Actually,
okay.
So, but that's way more than I can see. So if I just saw a ghost walking down my hallway, now that's all I'm going to fixate on for the rest of my entire life.
Yes.
I'm keeping the lamp, keeping it, but
it's a good lamp.
That lamp did nothing wrong.
I mean, it's like when Kevin McAllister is decorating the Christmas tree and sees little Joe Pesci's head in the reflection, and Marv's, and it's just like, whoa.
Yeah.
Reflections are scary.
So when I see a reflection, I go,
"Hey, Dad."
I was trying to think of like hey, Archangel.
Oh, shit, the Archangel's here. We gotta go.
Those guys are fucking scary.
Now, Marcy, you live alone. Have you thought about just putting a Michael Jordan cutout on a train to cruise around your house so people would be like, oh, she's always having a party?
It would just scare me. To be like, oh, a man.
Oh, a man again.
I told you about when I first lived in, I've said this story many times, but when I first moved to LA, I lived in my friend, actually Aubrey Plaza's apartment, and downstairs in her, like before you walked into her kitchen, there was a cardboard cutout of Joe Biden.
Oh, yes.
And I would come home late because I was a PA, and I would always think it was like a man in the house.
Of course.
Just waving at me.
Yeah, just waving.
Joe Biden.
And then the light stuff.
Yes.
Something's up.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. Sometimes I wonder, like, I've seen that happen before where lights go off and you're like, shouldn't you be going on? Like, if you're motion censored, shouldn't you be going on,
Right.
And yet they don't.
Because you're a vampire, and like mirrors, Not detected.
She got it, guys.
It's science. It's science, okay?
I'll tell you a little bit about science.
Hello.
Hello. This is a sexy science
class.
Welcome
to sexy science class.
Every time you get a theory wrong, you have to take off an article of clothing.
Uh-oh. I would be naked and cold the whole time.
Is science full of theories, or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, right? That's part of it.
Yeah, the theory of relativity.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Theories is huge. Yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck you all. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm winning this argument with nobody.
No one. No.
This argument no one's having with me. Well, I'm winning
well,
it.
I'm fucking
mother.
winning it, dude.
Yeah, you wish.
And I've been losing a lot of those arguments with myself. So this feels good, dude. This feels good.
I own myself.
I own it. Woo. Should I read one?
Yes, please, ma'am.
Are you ready?
Yes.
This is called Haunted Housewarming Party.
Ooh.
Woo. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. I want to start off by saying I love your pod. Thank you. I first heard of a funny feeling while listening to Marcy's interview on Beyond with Mike Kelton, and I have been obsessed ever since. Awesome.
Love Mike
He rules. He's so great. While listening to your podcast, I have realized that I've had a lot of paranormal occurrences happen to me in my life, and this whole time I thought everything I've experienced was normal. Boy, was I wrong. That is...
Classic.
So fun. Yeah, I'm just like, wait, I didn't know this is what like lasagna is. My mom made it way different or whatever.
There's no chocolate in this.
There's no chocolate in this lasagna. Weird. I do want to say that I was raised Catholic and went to Catholic school until I was in 4th grade, but I never really had a connection with religion. So I've explored a lot and keep a very open mind. Now I just consider myself a spiritual person and love learning about other aspects of spirituality. Spirituality?
You know it. You know spirituality.
Spirituality.
You know it.
Spirituality.
You know that one. I know you know that one.
I know it. I know a lot of the words.
Sometimes the brain that knows doesn't talk to the brain that reads, and it's
spirituality. Spirituality. Yeah. Religion, etc. And as you ask every guest, yes, I believe in the paranormal and everything that comes with it. This story is one that is the most significant to me because I was scared silly, to say the least. Ooh-hoo! Are you ready? Diddly-doo! Are you ready, Marcy?
Yes.
Here we go.
Ma'am.
So in 2017, one of my college roommates moved into her own home located at an older city on the west side of Cleveland. As most new homeowners do, she hosted a housewarming party shortly after she moved in with a couple of her closest friends. When I got to the house, I was so impressed that my friend made herself comfortable so quickly. It was almost like she had always lived there. At the party, my friend showed me around her house, and one of the first things that stood out to me was this beautiful crystal lamp that she had on a small end table by the couch in the living room. I remember complimenting her. On the lamp and light fixtures as they suited her personality. She loves her glitz and glam accessories. Nice. After the tour, the party commenced, and needless to say, we all had a great time. So great that I ended up staying the night. Please don't drink and drive, y'all. Yeah,
Agreed.
That's great. Stay the night. That's fun, too.
When we're allowed to stay the night, I'm never leaving Betsy's house.
Hey, great. Come on over. My friend had a daybed in her finished basement, which she had prepared for anyone who wanted to stay that night. The party ended around 1 a.m., and I quickly fell asleep. While asleep, I had a dream about this older woman in her late 60s and 70s who was short with curly dark hair and a very spunky / Spitfire personality. She was showing me around my friend's house just as my friend did earlier that evening. In the dream, she was going on and on about how she loves what my friend did with the house and how it was so full of love and life. She walked me through each room and told me everything she loved about the changes that my friend made. We then get to the living room and she points at the crystal lamp on the end of the table and said, "This lamp is my favorite part of the house. I always wanted one like this, but I know my husband would hate it." And then I woke up. In a daze, I looked at the clock and it said 2:04, so I got comfortable and fell back asleep. When I fell back asleep, I had the same exact dream about the woman as I did before. What
Weird.
the fuck, man? Same conversation, same house tour. I woke up again after she showed me the lamp in my dream, and I looked at the clock and it said 3:04.
Whoa.
At this point, I was a little freaked out because I felt like I was in a Groundhog Day situation. So, to calm myself down, I started to justify my dream with logic and eventually fell back asleep. I woke up again in the night and looked at the clock that read 4:04 and realized I had the same dream.
What?
This is so fucking wild, man. This is fucking wild. And after the third time, I decided to turn on the TV because I was so scared, and I eventually fell back asleep. This time, I didn't wake up until later that morning. In the morning, we were all sharing our funny stories from the previous night, but I couldn't ignore this voice in my head that kept saying, "You have to tell her, you have to tell her." And I felt this heaviness around me. So as the conversation died down, I looked at my friend and said, "Okay, I know this might sound crazy, but I'm having this strong feeling that I need to tell you about the dreams I was having last night." I described the woman I saw in my dream, the house tour, and how I woke up multiple times. I told her about the lady saying how much she loved what she had done to the house, and she was happy that it was so full of love and life. I also told my friend how much the lady loved her crystal lamp, and I saw my friend's face go white. Uh-oh. She said that every now and then she will see one of the crystals on the lamp swing around. Oh my God, I got chills. In a very small circular motion, kind of like a pendulum. And it would totally freak her out because nobody would touch it and there wasn't any kind of breeze. It was just one of the many crystals on the lamp that would move. She was totally shocked. As soon as I passed along the message, though, I felt the heaviness lift, and it was almost like the room got brighter. We were in the basement with few windows, so I remember thinking it was odd. Oh, I have chills. I then asked her if she knew anything about the owners of the home before her. And she said all she knew was that an older couple lived there, and the daughter sold the house because her mom had passed and her dad wasn't in good health, so he had gone to a nursing home. A few weeks later, I got a picture from my friend with a picture attached saying that she had made friends with one of her neighbors, and she was asking about the previous occupants of her house. Her neighbor told her that the couple had lived there for 20 plus years, and the lady died in the house about 3 years prior, and the man lived there alone after his wife passed. I opened the picture attachment, and although she was much younger in the picture, her features were the same as the lady I had dreamt about. Oh my God. It literally took my breath away. My friend also said that the crystal lamp never moved like that again. She still lives happily in the home and reports that nothing has moved. She still owns the crystal lamp and hasn't seen or felt anything paranormal ever since. Whoa! Thank you so much for reading, and I can't wait to share more stories about my haunted apartment and a local urban legend that involves a witch's grave and so much more. Whoa! Keep the spooks coming. Bye, Sydnee. Whoa!
Oh my gosh, I love this ghost lady.
Dude.
She's like, oh my God. And then the wallpaper, I would never thought to put wallpaper here. I always wanted wallpaper, but I thought, oh, it's too hard to hang it. I can't hang it myself.
I can't.
Oh my God.
And Charlie's not going to help me hang that wallpaper. Okay, and then this lamp. Wow.
I love how we turn the heat on. We never turned the heat on. It was so cold.
That is so 3 times all with it, like all in on the hour. That is so incredible.
I mean, it feels like that lady was like, I just gotta tell her. I'm not sure if she
Right.
heard me. I gotta tell her again, because if she didn't hear, I will never forgive myself.
Yes. Yep. That is so incredible.
So strange.
Ooh, I got chills. But like good chills.
Yeah.
You
What a
know,
nice, nice way to like have a haunting, is like someone being like, oh, this lamp, oh, I can't stop. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Right? Wow.
Oh boy.
And yeah, exactly. Like after the first time being like, I'll just go back to sleep, and Ghost Lady being like, nuh-uh. You've got to tell her how much I love what she's done with the place. Wake up.
Did you hear me earlier? I'm sorry. Did you hear me?
Did you?
Because I really need you to tell her that I like it.
You gotta tell her. You gotta tell. Oh, you're putting TV on. I think you heard. Okay.
Okay. I don't like to watch TV before I go to bed. Whatever.
Okay.
Oh, boy. That's...
Whoa. That blew my mind. That was cool, man.
I like
that
it.
was cool.
I like it. It wasn't too spooky, but I still liked it.
Right. Oof. That's
a comforting ghost.
I want to see this house. It sounds fucking nice.
Yes.
I
want to see this day bed that had 12 guests sleeping on it, because everybody got too wild.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
All right. Shall I read one now too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one's subject line says, I will shit my pants if you read this.
Uh-oh, hell yeah.
Spooky tales of shadow people and more.
Whoa. Yes. Okay, great.
Okay. Hi, Betsy and Marcy. First off, let's get the obligatory, this show is my favorite. You guys are the best. Compliments out of the way. But really, those things are true. I love you guys and this show.
Thank you. Oh, that's so nice.
That's very nice. I've been listening to the show since almost the beginning and have been wanting to write ever since. And what better time to do it than now?
Yeah.
Do it now. I have many spooky tales and paranormal experiences, but I'll narrow it down to a few for now.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you for editing. For curating, I mean. Growing up, my mom was and still is very spiritual.
Come on, man.
Sorry,
Come
Betsy.
on.
Oh,
Come
man, I just gotta
on.
razz you, my friend.
Making fun of a fourth grader who can't read. Are you a psycho? Do you not have a soul? Billy Madison.
I literally was watching Tommy Boy earlier, so it's very funny.
Oh, that makes me so happy. I've been on a big 90s comedy kick. It's just so comforting and
oh, absolutely.
God, they're so good.
I realized watching Tommy Boy, I was like, this is where a lot of my sense of humor comes from.
Dude, yeah, me too.
I'm a real David Spade.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah. You really are.
Yeah. My hair, everything. Show dirt.
Yeah, your hair, your toupee blows off all the time, and you're like, don't tell anyone about this.
He plays someone with a toupee in multiple things, right?
I think so. I mean, it's a funny move.
It's a funny bit.
Hair
if I were
blowing
him,
off.
I'd be like, I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing it. We already did it. I'm not doing it.
No, I'm not coming out of my trailer until we get a new funny prop. It's not my hair, because my hair is real.
Okay, David.
Mr. Spade.
Mr. Spade. The wind blows, your pants fall down. Huh?
Fine.
Your pants blow all the way off.
But I have a huge prosthetic penis.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. 3 feet.
Longer.
Party sub.
3 feet wide, you mean?
Oh, hell yeah. Everybody's going to like that.
Okay. Sorry,
everybody.
Growing up, my mom was and still is very spiritual and open to pretty much anything and everything. So, of course, my 2 older sisters and I are the same way. My mom and I, in particular, are quite sensitive to the paranormal, and we have a weird bond when it comes to spooky shit. So, it's not uncommon for weird things to happen to us. My first story takes place about 4 years ago when I was living with my ex-fiance. Thank God I dodged that bullet.
Woo! Nice.
Yeah, dodge a bullet.
Dodge that bullet.
Hoo, poo, poo.
Nope, nope, nope.
No, thank you. What was I thinking?
Whoa.
The house we were living in was one we went and looked at together at the beginning stages of our relationship. And it wasn't my favorite house from the start. It had a very weird and often negative energy in it. Fast forward about a year, and I was living with him full time and engaged. The house was quite creepy.
Ugh.
It had a very strange hallway with lots of corners.
A hallway with lots of corners. Yucky, dude. What is that?
I don't know. Pop corners. She means the chip.
Oh, yum, yum, yum.
Sorry. I don't know why that really tickled me.
That got you good.
It's a maze. Okay, lots of corners with 2 bedrooms and a bathroom at the end of the hallway. I always got a very strange vibe from the hallway, never felt alone, and I hated to go down there by myself. Even if the light was outside, I would always turn the lights on in the living room and hallway light before even stepping foot in the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
One day, I was carrying a bean bag back to one of the bedrooms. LOL, bean bags.
That is a funny thing to be carrying.
Yeah.
A bean bag. I want a bean bag.
They have those big giant ones now that are like fancy too.
Yeah, they're
like a moon pod.
They're huge.
You should get a moon pod.
A moon pod? What's that?
Look it up.
I'm looking.
Oh, bean
yes.
bags, yes. And the lights were on, of course. Did you find a moon pod?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get
nice.
one. You're ordering it right now.
I'm sleeping in it. That's my new bed.
As soon as I made the first corner of 1,000, I saw a very large shadow figure stop, look, and quickly dart into one of the bedrooms.
Oh, I got chills.
Quickly noped the fuck out of there, dropped the bean bag, and went outside to wait for my ex to come home. It definitely wasn't my shadow.
Oh.
I'm only 5 feet, and there's no way I could cast something that large, even with carrying a bean bag. Another time, I was blah, blah. Sometimes it's hard to read. You're right, Betsy.
Hey,
I'm sorry. I figured it out finally. Got to taste my own medicine. Another time, I was in one of those bedrooms that had been turned into a spare / my office, and my ex had come in to say he was going to run an errand. About 5 minutes later, I heard him walk down the hallway and lightly knock on the door like he had done many times before entering. Except he didn't enter after he knocked, so I yelled out, "Did you forget something?" And no answer. So I called him, only for him to say he was at the store already. Yuck. I calmly walked out of the house.
Yuck. Ew.
This is funny. I calmly walked out of the house and proceeded to decorate for Halloween, because what else are you gonna do? It's gonna be.
That's perfect. It's nowhere near Halloween, too.
Yeah,
it's February, and
well, might as well put up some tombstones in the old yard.
Whoa.
Because what else are you gonna do? I was going to be damned if I'd let some entity ruin the holiday for me.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
I spend my Valentine's the way I want to spend Valentine's. Okay. My last story is the scariest one I have experienced.
Whoa.
It was in the same house for about 2.5 years. No, hold on. It was in the same house about 2.5 years ago. There we go. And I was home alone at night, something that was common towards the end of my relationship. As she said, guys, dodged a bullet. Dodging bulls. I was in the kitchen and I just put some hot casserole into a bowl and was blowing on it so I could quickly shove it into my mouth. And
Hell yeah, dude.
Sometimes you gotta just blow when it's in your mouth.
Dude, that's how I eat. I'm just like burning the top of my mouth. I'm like, I keep shoveling in, right?
It's good when you burn the top of your mouth, though, because it's like having party streamers in there later.
Yuck. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, look, my mouth feels like a car
Awesome.
wash.
Awesome. This is so cool.
Da, 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 da. And I swear the next part happened. I had just finished blowing on my food when something blew in my face.
No.
Yeah, that's right. Something blew into my face. I felt it distinctly on my left cheek and my hair moved a little.
I got
I
chills.
was so scared and didn't know what to do. I kept saying in my mind to go away. You aren't welcome, to leave my house. I sat on the couch watching TV and texting my mom, who made me feel safe and loved for the rest of the night until my ex came home. I even tried to recreate it. Thinking maybe somehow it was the bowl, but deep down I knew it wasn't anything man-made or anything I could recreate.
Oh, fuck.
I might add that the kitchen didn't have a vent or anything, and the windows were all closed, no chance of a breeze. The sad thing, he didn't believe anything. Wait, and the sad thing, he didn't believe anything unnatural, spooky, or wait, did I? Sorry, I just got lost. Cool. Okay, so they're saying that the rest of the night until my ex came home, and then they tried to recreate it. Okay.
Right.
Okay. The sad thing is he didn't believe in anything unnatural, spooky, weird, or even paranormal. I tried telling him of other little strange things, and he would brush them off and make fun of me for it. Ooh.
Go.
So even though I felt better he was home, I was still scared because I knew I couldn't talk to him about it without fear of starting a fight. Oh. About 5 months after that, we broke up and I moved out. Thank God.
Hell yeah.
He got really mean towards the end, and I can't help but think the negative energy in the house being a contributing factor to his attitude and to our constant fighting and crying. But I don't want to give him that much credit. He wasn't the best to me during our whole relationship. So part of it is he was just mean. He was a mean narcissist.
Oh, yeah.
I have plenty more spooky stuff I'd like to send you guys, like how the time my cats were playing with a small black shadow figure in my house, my many sleep paralysis experiences, a possible past life as a German soldier, and the times I dreamt about a man whom I've never met, but who I feel may be my soulmate.
Whoa.
Thank you guys for making this a safe space for me to escape to when the world is crazy and I feel like no one is listening. I will often listen to reruns of AFF for The Last and Company DH.
Oh.
Whoa.
Holy shit, man.
The blowing in the face.
Ooh, big time chills. That is so creepy.
I mean, that is like just...
That is so... It's so... what's intrusive? Or you know what? Like, it's so intimate and spooky, man.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. Like, that is icky.
Yeah, that's really nasty. Ooh, it's fucked. Ew,
Even
it's
for a human to do it, that's gross. And then a ghost?
No.
Ew, nope. Ooh, you think it was a quick blow too? Like a... Or a... Ooh, any of them are awful.
Although, you know, whenever my cats are trying to eat my food, I blow in their faces. So maybe the spirit was like, hey, stop it.
I will say, it is kind of fun to blow on a puppy's ear and see it move.
Oh, how's Wilma?
She's good. She's getting big.
She's getting big. Has she lost her teeth yet?
I don't know. Must have some. We haven't found any, I don't think. Well, I could see her swallowing a bunch.
Are they little and tiny still?
Yeah, they still hurt. They still really hurt.
Well, they're probably still her baby teeth.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, and then the knock.
Slow.
Oof, that's spooky, man.
I think what I don't like about that is it just means that some ghost is hanging around watching what you guys are doing all the time.
Exactly. And being like, oh, this is a thing that happens. I'm going to do it.
And just
like, that's like,
mind your business.
Mind your business. None of you beeswax, man. You ghost.
Get on out of here, Nasty.
Yes, nasty ghost.
Nasty ghost.
Nasty ghost has got to go.
Nasty ghost, go. Well, congratulations for getting out of that.
Hell yeah, that's so fucking cool.
Get out of that
it's
house.
So, get out of that house. Get out of that relationship. That's so gigantic. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. That's fucking rad. Oh, stop. I felt that through my Zoom. Ew.
Shall we listen to another story?
Yes, we shall.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name's Alicia. I've got a few stories. The two I'm going to tell, neither of them, I guess, directly involve me. Or they involve me, but they didn't happen to me. So the first one I'll tell, it's a short one. The house that I live in now, me and my husband, we bought a few years ago. And it's an older house. It was built in the 50s. That may not sound that old, but I don't live in an old town, so it's pretty old comparatively. But before we bought it, before we finalized it, I had 3 different friends bring dogs in, because I was like, if this is haunted, I want to know now. So I had a bunch of different dogs come in. None of them acted funny. So I was like, all right, this house is safe. And we've lived there for a few years now, like I said. A couple months ago, one of our good friends, Greg, moved in with us. And he texted me one night. I work night shift. He texted me one night, and he says, and, it's a neighborhood, so there's lots of kids around. And he says, one of the neighborhood kids came up to the door and said, can the sick little girl that lives here come out and play with me? I got chills just saying it. It scared me. He texted me and he tells me the story, and he just says, is the house haunted? And I was like, well, sounds like it now. But we haven't experienced anything really other than that, which was weird. And we may have been getting pranked, but it was really scary in the moment to hear that. I'm sure it was scarier for him because he was home. But I just like that. It's kind of like a funny little spooky story. So my other one's a lot longer. I live in a small town in Texas. It's not that small. Waco. And I used to work at this clinic on the south side of town, South 18th Street Clinic. And the room that I worked in, it overlooked the patient parking lot. The window that I sat next to led to the patient parking lot. And I had a friend that worked several offices down, but on the same sort of level. She also overlooked the patient parking lot as my friend Miriam. And my friend Mariah, who worked for the same company we did, but usually was at a different location, was working there that day. And I get this weird text from them that's like, come in here, come down to our office, we need to see you right now. And I'm like, okay. And so I go down there, and they're like, did you see that man? And I'm like, what? And they're like, did you see that man that was walking outside? And I'm like, no, And I sat by the window, and I looked out the window a lot because I'm a procrastinator. And I didn't see any man. And they're like, it was so weird. He was dressed like in a tuxedo, in all black. And it's like I said, I live in Texas, and it was the summertime, hot. You don't wear long sleeves and pants and all black. And I'm like, y'all are crazy. I didn't see a man. And they're like, no, he was walking up and down the sidewalk for a while. They're like, we saw him pass by several times. And I was like, well, I didn't see him. I must have just missed him. And they're like, it's so weird. Nobody else that pulled into the parking lot even acknowledged him. It was like we were the only ones that could see him. And I'm like, whatever, y'all are crazy. And so my friend Mariah says, no, I got a picture. And she hands me her phone. And I'm like, what's wrong with the picture? And she's like, what are you talking about? And I hand her the phone back. And, she's freaking out because she looks at this picture. She hadn't looked at it after she took it. So this is the first time she's actually seeing the picture. And it's, the way the picture is, it's odd. It's like the man was in the center of the picture. Like he was the focus, obviously, of the picture. And he's like mid-stride. I'll attach the picture. He's like mid-stride. And the picture, the photo, right in the middle of the man is split in half and reversed. So one half of him is on the left side of the screen and one half of him is on the right side of the screen. And he's in all black, like they said. But the top of the picture, right above his head, is normal. The picture is only split where this man is, which was just bizarre. We're like, how does that happen? And we were, we joked for a while. We're like, oh, it's a ghost. We saw a ghost, but like, since I didn't actually see it, I wasn't that concerned about it. And it freaked them out, but, we forgot about it after a while. And so, time goes on. It's a few weeks later. And one of the local, one of the professors at the local college had, we found out that he had written a book of all the ghost stories and legends around the town. And like I said, it's a small town, so there's a lot of, crazy ghost stories and stuff. People get bored. And so we get a hold of this book. We find out that one of my friend's grandparents has the book. So we get a hold of it, and we're flipping through it, and we come across a ghost story for a cemetery that's down the road from the clinic. It's like you can see it from our windows in the parking lot. It's like catty corner just down the road. And it's an old cemetery. And the legend of this cemetery is that there is a man in a black suit that walks around, but you can never get close to him. Like, he doesn't speak. He's called, like, the Shy Man or something. And we had never heard this legend before. And they see this, man in a black suit that nobody's communicating with, walking up and down the street in the middle of the Texas summer. And so we read this story about this man that belongs to this cemetery just down the road. And oh my gosh, it was the most terrifying thing. Oh, it spooks me just to tell the story even now. I wish I had actually seen him. So anyway, that's my spooky story. I've got a lot of ghost stories, but those are just the two that are like the best stories. Like I said, I work night shift. I work at a hospital, an old hospital lab, and I'm the only lab staff that works at night. And it's a haunted hospital. I think if you believe in ghosts, you probably believe that every hospital's haunted. But I work totally alone, all night, every night in a haunted hospital. And a lot of weird stuff happens. Things move, the doors sometimes lock, on their own, and I get locked out of the lab, and just things like that. But nothing like, none of my stories from there are as good as those two. So, but those are my stories. I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you.
Whoa.
Whoa, for real.
Dude.
Whoa.
Dude, that's absolutely this. What was it? The Shy Man?
The Shy Man.
That is so fucking creepy. This picture is nuts.
It's really weird. Go look on our Instagram for it.
It is so confusing as to how that would happen. And because it's like precise too. Like it's not like it's like
yeah,
straight lines.
I mean, unless the coworkers are just full on butts, but if there's also like well, I mean, why a man walking in a suit?
I don't know.
Put on your casual clothes.
Put on your
sir.
Especially if it's summer in Texas. You can still wear some nice shorts and a nice shirt. Like,
yeah, wear one of those cute little seersucker short things.
Yeah, wear one of those jumpers. Like,
wear a jumper.
Those jumpers, that dudes wear. And it's cute.
A romper.
A romper. Wear one of those, sir.
Yeah.
Dude, and then the sick girl come out and play. Okay, I want to start pranking people like that for sure. I'm going to hire some kids to go to friends' houses and be like, okay, go ask if the sick girl can come out and play.
You have to be like, is the little ugly boy home? Like, for a kid to be like, dying to play with that sick kid. Oh, I hope the sick kid's
hell
able
yeah,
to play.
we gotta go get the sick kid for Kick the Can. She's bad at it.
Look, I don't want the sick kid on my team this time.
Why do we keep asking the sick kid? They're so
Just-
sick.
What a weird, not to make fun of like a child that is sick, but what a weird thing for a kid to be like, I get to go like call and ask for.
Yes, it's so strange, but it also it to me it's like, oh yeah, I could see a kid doing that. I'm like,
Yeah.
where's the sick girl? Where's the sick girl? Have the sick girl come out and play.
I wonder what kind of sick. Oh, she was like,
Ew.
Misha Barton and Sixth Sense.
Dude, just puking all the time. Yeah, help me. Ew, man. Those are good. That's good. That
Yeah.
picture messed me up.
Is so
It's absolutely that dude.
shy, man.
Shy man. Ew, and that's a good name for a spooky.
The shy man.
The Shy Man.
Oh yeah, he's so shy.
He's so shy.
She's so
Shy.
high
Shy.
above me, shy and lovely. He's
He's so
bubbly.
lovely.
I don't know. I don't know.
I loved it. It's good.
Okay, I have an email that is so long, but let's see if I can get through it.
Okay. We could also split it up if you want.
I mean,
But you start
see.
and then let's see.
let's see how I can manage to read all of these
see.
words.
You got it. You got
Okay.
it.
It says a plethora of stories, monsters, ghosts, and witches.
Whoa, MGW.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Actually, I'm going to go grab a water real quick so that I can get through this. Hold on.
Seriously.
Okay. We are back. Marcy's here.
Marcy's back and ready to read.
Okay. Hey, Marcy and Betsy. First of all, I love your show. Spirits Podcast gave you guys a shout out, and I'm so glad they did. Oh, thank
That's
you.
so nice. What?
Hell yeah.
That's so nice.
You guys have me literally laughing out loud, which is so rare in this time of wait. You guys hold on. Now I can read. You guys have me literally laughing out loud, which is so rare in this time of LAMOOOOOOOO. You're so funny. I was in quotes while staring deadpan at your phone. Yeah, we don't laugh out loud enough.
We gotta
do.
laugh
I
out.
laugh out loud
I
plenty.
laugh out loud a lot.
I'm one of those people who laughs at things that aren't funny.
Yeah.
That's one thing I miss about live shows is I miss laughing at the thing that didn't work.
Oh,
And not to be a
dude.
dick, but to be like, oh, I saw what you were trying to do there.
That's exactly it. Where it's like, oh shoot, man, I get it. I
I call
miss doubling down, trying to be like, I will make this funny.
yeah, it always works out. It's never failed after 4 times.
Right. 4 times is great.
4 times. I had an audience boo me once. I loved it. Where was I?
What'd you do? Was I there?
It feels like something you
Did
remember,
I boo
right?
you?
No, I think I was in a scene and I made mention of someone else who had murdered their baby. And the audience booed me, and I was like, I didn't do it. I'm just talking about, I literally stood up and yelled at the audience. I didn't do it. I'm just talking about someone else who did. Interesting specific. Ever heard of it?
That's so funny. I get it. I've done shit like that too.
You're like, I don't know why I thought of it. I just did. I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I
hey,
promise
we're
you.
taught to not think. I didn't think.
I
What are we
didn't
doing? Let's
think.
move
I
on.
don't know, I
Let's
got
move on.
nervous. All the babies died. I can't help it. Okay. Okay. So deadpan at a phone. You guys are adorable and your guests are amazing. I have so much to listen to and I'm super excited. I hope you guys don't mind this novel I'm about to send you, but I have lots of stories to tell. I'm going to highlight the creepiest ones. I think I have so many because I lived in that house until I went to college and my parents still live there.
Whoa.
Never have I been in a house with that much activity before. Even in my current house, at most I feel watched by the previous owner.
Whoa.
A very Baptist woman who died here and would not approve of some of the things I do.
Whoa.
And even that has faded after the year. Okay, backstory. My family is really weird. Oh boy. Oh boy. We are Appalachian witches, which basically means we have a kind of old wives' tale and most of them work. We have kind of a lot of old wives' tales and most of them work.
Whoa. Cool.
I guess it's like, like, what's an example of an old wives' tale? I'm trying to think of one. Like, oh, I know. Like, if you drink buttermilk, it'll make your boobs grow or something like that.
Yeah. I remember hearing that with carrots. It'll make your eyes good at night and your boobs grow.
Yeah, almost all the things that I was told as a child were about making your boobs grow.
I think me too. Yeah,
I don't know why
about making your boobs grow.
People are like, I know you're a little girl, but one day you're really gonna hope to have big boobs. So.
And you do, Marcy.
Oh boy, so do you.
Me too.
I got it from eating honey buns. Okay. Also, we have to have 3 girls before we can birth a boy in my family.
Whoa.
My aunt's third pregnancy was twins, 1 boy and 1 girl. Guess which one was born first?
Ooh, that girl.
It's freaky and makes 0 sense scientifically since our male partners contribute to the sex deciding genes. That being said, we are all super sensitive to paranormal happenings, and ironically, I'm a huge skeptic. If it doesn't happen to me, I'll take it with a grain of salt. Here are our stories.
Wow.
Appalachian witches.
Woo.
They're drinking moonshine and
Hell
cutting
yeah.
up.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever had moonshine?
Yeah, but like not you like. How do I put? I guess not proper moonshine.
Yeah,
like
my dad made some once.
Yeah.
He was like, it took too much work.
Right.
I think he had to buy 60 pounds of sugar to make it.
Oh my God.
And he's like, and I think it's illegal. I don't know. Okay. You can go arrest my dad. It's fine.
It's fine. He will love it. He
He loves an adventure. Okay. Sorry. I keep digressing for an already long email.
Don't worry about it.
My house is haunted. No, my house haunted.
Oh boy.
My haunted house. Great.
Whoa,
I grew up in a super haunted house. Wait. Yes, I did. Okay. I grew up in a super haunted. I'm so sorry.
I wish that was in the email. Wait. No, yes, I did. Yep. Okay. Keep writing.
Most of my friends that spent any length of time here had experiences. Even all of this is nonsense father. I don't know why I said it like that. All of this is nonsense father had seen a ghost. My aunt says there is a portal or something in our hallway, but
Whoa.
I don't know how much of that I believe.
Whoa, a portal in the hallway.
It's called a door.
There's like 4 portals in our hallway.
And in the front and the back of the house.
And a big one for our car.
Yeah. One big one for your car. Oh, I got it. And it takes forever to open. Okay. So she also said that our land is on 5 acres in Georgia, right outside of Atlanta, but still woodsy and farmlandy. That was the description of the land. So she said the land our house is on was sacred to the native people who lived there. She claimed that the creek in our backyard exposed white clay they used to invoke the elements. Again, I have no idea if this is true and mostly roll my eyes at it. But the portal idea would make sense since we have several visiting entities as well as our resident ghosts.
Whoa.
The native woman / mom's doppelganger.
Oh.
Growing up, we would find strange things around our house. We lived in the middle of nowhere with dogs, so we knew no one was coming up there and leaving things. My mother found an eagle feather on the doorstep to our basement stairs,
Ooh.
a perfectly whole snakeskin on our back porch doorstep. They need something to rub against to get the skin off, and there was nothing around to do so. And I found bird feathers covering the steps in the basement.
Nuh-uh.
I honestly think you guys just got a snake that is eating birds. Catching eagles.
Jumping up and catching
snake.
eagles.
It was inside my house and there was no bird found, not even blood. My aunt told
Oh.
us these were gifts from the native woman.
Oh.
Throughout my life, I and others have seen my mom identified by her long blonde hair, walking around or communicating with us when she isn't home. I have seen her walk through furniture. My sister has seen her beckon us inside from playing.
What?
My family friends have seen her get disappointed they fell asleep watching a movie. Whatever
That's such
this-
a funny specific one. I'm like, you put the movie on, watch it.
It's the good part.
You fall asleep right before the good part. Okay.
It's
Okay.
coming up. Whatever this is looks so real. You don't know it's not my mom until it's too late. My sister and I were outside playing on our swing set while mom was at the store. My sister tells me mom is home and waved us in. Strange, since she's usually parks in back to offload, but no big deal. We go up to the steps and get inside and hear the phone ringing.
Whoa.
I'm calling out to mom while my sister answers the phone. It's mom calling from the store to see if we need anything. We promptly run back outside and wait for her to get home.
Right. Ooh.
Two family friends, K and B. That's really funny because K and B is a drugstore where I come from.
Oh, and KB toy stores. Did you ever have those KB toys?
Am I thinking of K and B? Maybe I'm not right. Anyway, full of lies. I have said that before. Two family friends, K and B, decided to spend the evening at our home. Mom and Dad turned on a movie, and soon my dad goes to bed. Mom notices that the couple has fallen asleep on the couch and decides to go to bed unbothered. She stands up, and instead of fooling around with all 5 remotes for our TV system, she just pushes all the buttons and goes to bed. Later on, Kay wakes up to use the bathroom, and B sits up to see my mom sitting on the couch adjacent to them. He sees the long blonde hair lit up by the TV screen and apologizes for falling asleep. She sighs deeply like she's annoyed they fell asleep, and suddenly everything is turned off. He calls out to her, apologizing still, when Kay opens the door and floods the living room with light. No one is sitting on the couch, but there is no way she could have left without her steps rocking the china cabinet.
What?
Once when I was home visiting from college, I was taking a shower about 2 a.m, my mother having gone to bed before then. I was playing music softly and had just gotten out when I heard her walk down the hallway and make a distinctive clearing of her throat sound. So she does this when she's waking up. I apologize for waking her up through the bathroom door, thinking she was getting some water from the kitchen, but hear nothing. So I pop the door open and call after her, nothing. I go to step out and have a clear shot of the living room, kitchen, hallway, and I am completely alone.
Oh.
My father traveled for work frequently. This is also highlighted in red. So
nice. Spooky.
either this is an error and she was grading her story, or it's the spookiest part. My father traveled frequently for work, so my aunt and her 5 kids would come down for a week or so and visit. My aunt would sleep with my mother in her room at the end of the hall, and the kids and I would camp out in the living room. The house has hardwood down the hallway that you can't avoid creaking when you walk on it. And while one bathroom was located just outside of the living room, the other one was next to my parents' bedroom. All night that night, my mom was woken by someone walking up and down the hallway, and she was too tired to get up and close the door. When morning comes along, she turns over and complains that the kids were so active last night to my aunt, who looks completely shocked and says that wasn't the kids. She tells my mom of how something would start at the end of the hallway, slowly walk down it before disappearing, and while my mom's side of the bed faced the closet, my aunt's faced the open doorway.
She saw it?
This went on for hours of it slowly coming further and further down the hallway
Crazy
before
chills.
starting over again. My aunt kept her eyes screwed shut until she heard it step all the way into the bedroom and stop at the end of the bed.
Oh, this is nasty.
She peeked out and saw my mom standing before her, long blonde hair and the face of an owl.
Oh!
Needless to say, she
What?
did not sleep that night. We think the native woman has adopted my mom's hair as a way to blend into the house, but we really have no idea. All the
What?
times I've seen my mom, I've never seen its face. Oh, Betsy.
Oh. And they keep calling it her mom. Nuh-uh. Owl lady.
I'm floored.
I am covered in chills.
My nipples are so hard in the bad way.
Yeah, they broke your camera.
Yeah,
they punctured your computer camera.
Betsy, I know. I know that it's caused me $1,000 of damage.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're big.
Ooh.
It is so interesting. At first, I thought there's so much more to this email, but this is this chunk of the story. At first, I was like, maybe the mom is sort of astral projecting places, like her
Whoa.
subconscious.
And maybe not even knowing it.
Yeah, that she's like worrying about something and going.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Whoa.
And that still could be it.
That could be of just like
I
had no like I don't know I'm doing that thing.
I'm curious as to where the idea of the native woman comes from, other than like maybe if mom is sensitive, she's picking up on that.
Right.
Maybe, but
right.
you know.
Whoa, dude, the like almost the like practicing getting farther and farther along.
That's truly
that is
like
so scary.
that is like a scary story my great aunt used to tell me when I was a little kid.
It's
About
so
a man
good
named
and scary.
Smokes
No.
who lived in the woods.
Smokes who lived in the woods. What would he try to get like closer to the house?
So it was like an old. So okay, no, the old man. No, forget it. Hold on.
Uh-oh, so you're making this up.
I mean, someone did. I'm trying to remember it because she's dead, Betsy. Don't know if you've heard of it.
Dead?
The way it worked was there was an old woman sitting on a rocking chair on her front porch.
Oh no.
And she lived alone in the woods. And she was
Oh.
rocking on her porch, smoking a pipe.
Hell yeah.
And she'd say, smoke, smoke, smoke. Who's going to come and sleep with me this cold and lonesome night? And a voice from deep in the
Marcy?
woods would say, I am.
Marcy, this is so scary. Stop.
Then the lady
Fucking
went inside
stop.
and she was getting herself comfortable and warm. No, it just goes on and on and on until the man is at the foot of her
is
bed.
there. Ooh.
And then my aunt, not my great aunt. Well, they would all say it was like a very popular story in our family, but I can specifically remember my aunt Fran doing it. And then when you get to the foot of bed, right beside the bed, and then it spoke,
You
but who's
scream?
gonna? I gotcha. You know, one of those.
That's good.
Oh,
So does she keep asking like who's gonna sleep in my bed and like
She
hearing
goes-
like closer
she-
and closer like I am.
smoke, smoke, smoke.
Smoke,
Who's
smoke,
gonna
smoke.
come and sleep with me this cold and lonesome night?
What?
I am.
Ew!
Are you
Ew,
looking up
whis-
smoke, smoke?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's like a family story or if they heard it. I'm sure if you've heard a smoke, let me know in the comments.
Let us know
Let
in
us
the
know.
comments.
Gosh, we're not even halfway through this email, Betsy.
Okay, great.
All right. Are you still looking up smoke? You can look up smoke.
I'll look it up later.
Harry. We call
Harry?
him Harry because he lives under the stairs in our basement. The people that lived in the house before us were renting to own. They had done a lot of work on the house, but suddenly up and left one night.
What?
The landlady hadn't heard from them, so she went to check and found most of their belongings gone. They did leave some big furniture like cabinets, bookcases, and one rolling floor safe. In the 28-ish years my parents have lived in the house, we have not been able to open it. Some people think Harry is inside that safe, but since the only way to break in is to break it apart, we may never know. My aunt said she saw him, and he was an emaciated young boy. She said he was afraid of my father, and especially how his work boots sounded in the hallway above him. Do I believe this? Shrug. But many people have seen a young boy in my house, usually at the stairs to the basement, which are at the beginning of the creepy vortex hallway. My sister used to see him outside when my dad was away. She's far more sensitive than I am, and you knew she saw something when she started singing jingle bells under her breath.
What a incredible tick or something. Like, that should be in a movie. That is so scary.
Yeah.
Jingle bells.
This is the red part.
Uh-oh, I'm too scared.
The only experience I have with him is our cat food.
Oh.
We used to have the cat food in the kitchen, but after some renovations, we moved it downstairs in the basement. Suddenly, it would go really fast. Way too fast for our cats to eat it. We thought maybe some critter was getting it, even though nothing lived in our yard anymore because of how ruthless our cats were. So we decided to move it back upstairs. It was fine for about a week, and then my dad went out of town again, and it started to go quickly. My aunt came to visit and said offhandedly, "Harry comes upstairs now." Oh, after that, my mom and I
No.
would be talking in the living room,
No.
and they would get all wide-eyed. I'm assuming this is the cats. And they would get all wide-eyed and look at the basement stairs. One time I was trying to use the bathroom and my friend started banging on the door. I think she's messing around and I take my time to open it. But as soon as I unlock it, she bursts in and slams it shut and locks it.
No.
She said she saw a little kid sitting at the steps to the basement.
No, 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 God, no, God, no. Oh, shit.
That's fucked, guys.
Too much.
He's in the safe.
He's in the safe.
We have to open that safe.
Gotta open that safe. Harry.
Oh my gosh. Do you think that means that like, if they left suddenly, do you think that means the family before accidentally or purposely killed this child and left it behind?
Marcy. Maybe. Marcy, maybe.
Wait, what is it? Marcy, maybe. Wait, there's a Marcy Marcelina. It's got Elizabeth. It's a movie with Elizabeth Olsen.
Right. I know what you're talking about. I couldn't tell you a damn thing, though.
No, it's spooky and creepy too.
Woo.
God,
Whoa.
that's so scary.
That is so fucking scary.
Poor Harry.
Poor Harry. I do. Yeah, it's like, okay, you got to find that body and put his bones to rest or something.
And then he was eating the cat food.
Which
I'm horrified by this.
That is so scary.
Yes.
That is so strange and scary.
Also, like, assuming it's real, and there was the child, the torture the child must have gone through, and then to sort of still be living in fear in the after, or not living, to be existing in fear in the afterlife is like horrifying.
Right, like that thing of like being afraid of the dad's boots, where it's like, oh, that means probably that kid's dad.
Yeah, and then being so hungry that it would eat the animals' food, like
food.
Oh God, that's terrifying. That's so many levels of awful. Okay,
so many. Oof.
Still not halfway through. Okay, ghost cats. My sister is actually my cousin. What?
Huh?
Okay, we unofficially adopted her, and since I'm actually an only child, I jump with joy.
Oh,
the first time she lived with it, that is really cool. Yeah, it's confusing at first. I thought it was going to be like
yes.
When someone's like,
I'm my own grandpa or whatever.
Yeah, my sister's actually my mom.
Yeah, when that happens. Yes.
It does. It's a thing that happens.
I know.
Ted Bundy.
Oh, I know. Oh, that thing where it's also like they were so young that the parents are like, let's just say
yes. Like our teenage daughter had a child, and so we'll just say
So we'll just say yep.
Okay, so the first time she lived with us, she moved in from Alabama. Talk about haunted houses. I'll add in a bonus one from the snake house because we had ghosts and they were straight up demons. And they had straight up demons. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Straight up demons. Her old house was loud with 5 kids and lots of cats, so living here in the middle of the woods was new. But as a teenager, she stayed up until the wee hours of the night on the only computer we had in the basement. She finally comes to bed and is sitting in the dark with her door cracked, the hallway light adding just a little illumination
Yeah.
and is brushing her hair. This is what she does every night for as long as she can remember. So when a cat jumps in her lap, she starts petting it as she's brushing her hair. Then it dawns on her that there's no cat in this house. She shoves whatever it is off her lap,
What?
and it throws the covers over her head.
Shoves whatever it is off her lap.
She's lying there thinking of what to do. She can reach over the bed to turn on the lamp and risk something grabbing her wrist. Or she can make a mad dash for the door.
What?
She settles on the door and throws the covers off and runs to the door, only for it to shut as she gets close.
No.
Panicked, she reaches for the knob and it opens to her hand before she touches it. She slept in my room that night.
Chills. Yeah.
When I got older, I stayed in that room and would see little black cats walking around it all the time.
What?
They never jumped in my lap, though. Eventually, we got 2 cats, one fluffy black one named Midnight, and our vicious hunter, Lestat, the vampire.
Ooh.
They both hung out on our white couch by the window for optimal sunning. My parents were out again doing something, and I noticed that the bedroom was shut, which is odd because we were an open door household, but didn't think anything of it. Throughout the day, there was a black blob on the couch. I knew it was Midnight and Lestat, and I played. Throughout the day, there was a black blob on the couch I knew was Midnight and Lestat, and I played. But when it was time to feed them, Midnight was nowhere to be found. Panicked, he had gotten outside. I called him and checked every part of the house he could have gotten into, shaking the food can. In a last-ditch effort, I checked my parents' room. I knew he couldn't be in there since I had seen him on the couch after I noticed the door shut. But I just had to make sure. And there he was, sitting patiently in front of the door, trapped inside their room.
Whoa.
Little ghost cats.
Whoa. I apologize if you can hear Wilma. I think
What's she doing?
she's just
Crying?
barking a little bit.
She's
crying
like,
a little
bark,
bit.
bark, 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 bark.
She's hearing this story and losing her mind.
She's like, ghost cats, I must kill them.
Whoa.
One-shot sightings. Lots of people have seen visitors' ghosts in the house. Visitors is in quote.
Okay.
My dad saw a farmer walking along the hallway and into the kitchen.
Ooh.
He thought it was someone actually in our house, and he did a full walkthrough to see no one was there.
Wow.
He told my mom it looked just like a farmer would walk to check on his crops. The scariest thing I've ever seen was in the middle of the day one summer afternoon.
Ooh.
I was walking from the kitchen to the living room and was completely alone. I glanced down the hallway and saw this dog man crouched in the middle.
No, a dog man.
He had long, dingy black hair on his head, big pointed ears like a German shepherd, and a long snout. He was wearing clothes, and they looked
Wolf?
dirty and tattered.
Werewolf.
His whole body was covered in short black hair, and even though it was humanoid, I got the overwhelming feeling that he wanted to hurt me. It was full of rage and hatred, so I just kept walking and went to sit outside until my parents came home. If it didn't happen to me, I wouldn't have believed it. I've never felt anything like that before. Yikes.
Oh my God.
I like a farmer better than this dog
Give
man.
me that farmer all day checking the crops. Please. Werewolf dog man.
No, dog man.
Uh-uh.
No, thank you.
What?
Okay. My first ever sighting was when I was sitting in the hallway in the morning, bouncing a small ball between my legs to hit the wall.
Spooky.
Yes, balls, house,
Spooky.
ghosts.
Spooky. You're asking for it if you got a ball in the house.
I saw a figure that looked like static on a TV, but see-through.
Dude.
He was wearing a long trench coat and a brimmed hat. He walked from my parents' bedroom into mine. I ran screaming to Mom, who just said matter-of-factly, "Oh, honey, it was just a ghost."
Oh.
For years, I would see the outline For years, I would see that outline in any reflections that showed my bedroom door.
Oh.
the glass of picture frames, through camera lenses, even the reflection of my cat's eyes.
Reflections. Ew, a cow. Oh,
Brimmed
okay.
hat, trench coat standing in front of my bookcase. My Grammy told me that it was an angel watching over me, and while I never felt threatened by it, I didn't like it.
Right.
For days, I heard someone tapping on the walls of my room. I thought it was an animal at my window, but it would tap in straight horizontal lines, starting at the window and going down towards my bedroom door. It always felt outside to me, and finally one night I'd had enough and I shouted, "I have to wake up early for school and you're keeping me up. Please stop." And it did.
Ooh, nice.
But it wasn't until years later when I was retelling the story that I realized it couldn't have been outside my room because the tapping went from an exterior wall to an interior wall.
Oh.
The only time I've ever experienced a form of sleep paralysis.
Hey,
Sleep
man.
paralysis.
Paralysis.
I'm having tongue paralysis. Was when I was in high school. I'd accidentally fallen asleep in my school clothes and woke up hot and facing my wall with my back to my room. Again, really creepy house. I never slept like that. I noticed my body was covered in sweat and my heart was pounding, which was so strange. Even with my worst nightmares, I never woke up like this. And I knew as soon as I recognized that I was awake that I was not alone. Something was watching me and waiting for me to wake up so it could eat me.
Whoa.
I saw it had a head.
Eat me. Shit.
I saw in my head a white face with long black eyes,
Long black eyes?
and jet black hair cut with a bob and bangs. Okay,
With a
he's
bob.
silly
That's funny.
though.
That's funny.
Sort of funny.
That's funny.
Like a page boy haircut.
That's funny.
That's funny, but if he wants to eat you,
Scary,
don't laugh.
but funny.
It's funny. I couldn't see anything else because its face was pressed against the mattress at my back. I finally got the courage to speed dial my friend, and she answered immediately, even though it was like 3 a.m. As soon as she answered, it felt like the air rushed out of the room. I told the story to my roommate in college, and she still thinks it was an alien.
Whoa.
Though I don't think aliens eat people, but maybe they do.
Hey, we don't know. We don't know. Whoa.
One final one. Are you excited?
I'm pumped. This is wild.
These are great. These
These
really
are
great.
so good.
I'm so glad that that it is so long because they're all so good.
They're so good.
Okay, monsters.
Oh.
Fluffy. There is a reoccurring thing we have named Fluffy. It presents itself as a big white dog-like creature and has been seen in the trees and on roofs as well as on land. I've never seen him, but I have heard and felt him. One of my cousins says she brought Fluffy over from another dimension. Yeah, mostly I just roll my eyes, but something was here and it was terrorizing her friend group. My cousins and their high school friends would report seeing this huge white dog try to lure them into the woods at night. I was in elementary school at the time and heard the stories of it, but never saw it. It would show up seasonally during the fall when it did small animals would go missing and then be found on the sides of the road.
Whoa.
More than normal for the area, which had a lot of cats and dogs, but other critters would start littering the side of the road. Birds, armadillos, possums, and others. Then they would see this hulking form just within the line of the woods, and of course, these idiots would chase it.
Whoa.
It ran deep into the woods every time, staying just within sight before my sister was able to knock some sense into them, and they left it be. Eventually, they noticed it went away, and they never saw it again. The cousin that said she summoned it said she banished it. Yeah, okay. Well, cut to 7 years later, I'm in high school and on the phone with my boyfriend at night. He and his friends are running around the woods, goofing around and doing martial arts. When I hear...
That's so perfect. That's so perfect.
They're dressed really cool. Trust me. They're doing martial arts when I hear some commotion on the other line. I ask what's up, and he tells me he keeps seeing this big white thing in the tree branches.
What?
I ask if it's an owl. no one realizes how big owls can be. And he says, no, it's really big. Bigger than a dog, but looks like a dog. I suddenly remember Fluffy. I think I haven't thought about since I was 9, and I tell him to get out of the woods. They listen to me because it's leading them deeper than they feel comfortable going. And the next day I tell them about Fluffy. There are more sightings and small animals starting to show up dead. While I'm nervous, I mostly think it's a placebo. Until one day, my mom drops me off at school and immediately calls to tell me of this huge dog she saw just within the tree line at my school, which sat on a few acres of woods. I decided enough is enough and asked my cousin to clarify how she banished it. I figure it doesn't hurt to try. I was very wrong. I get a fire sign to work with. What does this mean?
Like water sign fire, like
okay, I'll just read the
Zodiac?
sentence and then we see.
Okay.
I get a fire sign to work with, set up my candle circle outside at night, and we get to work on banishing Fluffy. Okay, I don't know what it means exactly,
like isn't there a thing where it's like, oh, you're a water sign, you're a fire sign?
but this so I'm gonna read it again for you.
Okay.
I get a fire sign to work with, set up my candle circle outside at night, and we get to work on banishing Fluffy.
Yeah.
You think it's I
find someone who is
okay, fine. They
I
found
don't
a
know.
Sagittarius. I'm
Yes.
a fire sign.
there you go. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
I would
but-
think that would be like someone who's a fire sign, but I don't know what
Oh.
a fire sign is. So I guess I'll never know.
I have no clue.
You're looking it up.
Yeah.
Look
I
up-
only see like astrology, zodiac.
Yeah, I mean that's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
but I think
fire
this
signs
is,
are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius.
Yes, maybe that's what it is. I don't know how that
I
would
don't-
work in a but I think it could be something else that we just don't have.
True. That's very
we don't have
true.
the words for. So
That's very
Okay.
true.
the whole time I hear something running around the property. We have a wire fence that cuts off the house from the land. Wait, we have a wire fence that cuts off the house from the rest of our land, and it sounds like it's running outside the fence. Spooky, but it's probably just an animal. After all, these are dense woods. We hear a deer scream, and if you don't know what that sounds like, look it up. We are
What?
thoroughly spooked, but I am dedicated to finishing this spell and getting on with my life, so we keep going. Something breaks a twig right outside the fence we are sitting next to, and suddenly hot air rushes over us like something
No.
huge was breathing on us.
No.
I didn't see anything, and before my friend can finish saying, oh shit, I'm already at the house. After 30 minutes, we run out to blow out the candles and grab everything not full of hot wax and hightail it back to my room. The next morning, I go to investigate. We were nowhere near the fence. What I thought was the border was actually the end of a huge patch of moss. I still have no idea if moss is protective of what. But I felt like there was a wall between it and us.
Wow.
Then we go to where we heard the deer scream and find its tracks. There are a few normal ones, and then there are just some huge that are dug deep, like it jumped or landed in something.
Oh.
Then we see a huge cat print. I take my father out there to see what he can make of it. He knows nothing about the spell or even Fluffy, but agrees it looks like a cat print or deer prints.
Wow.
I have no idea if it was a cougar or other normal animal, but we have never seen any big cats in the area, and my father has hunting cameras. I worry that instead of sending Fluffy away, I brought something to drive him out. Whatever it is, I haven't heard any more reports of
Wow.
Fluffy, whatever the cat thing was. One more. I don't know if I said that was the last one, but we actually do have one more.
I think
So
you said is the last one, but keep going. Keep going.
mystery monster. One time when my cousin and their friends were camping in our woods over Halloween, I woke up to the
Halloween.
bonfire burnt to embers and the sound of an owl call. Nothing strange, as owls are common in our woods, but it sounded fake. Not like a hunter trying to make the call. My redneck father and his friends were always making animal calls. It sounded hollow, like something pretending to be a human making an owl call.
What?
It completely freaked me out, and my younger cousin freaked me and my younger cousin out. So we woke up my sister and one of her friends, and they escorted us to the house with lamps and our 2 black labs. On the trail, one dog stayed close to us while the other one walked just within the light of our lamps, barking and snarling at something we couldn't see.
Oh no.
But we could hear it. Something was running around us. A lot of somethings. Oh boy. Soon we were at the gate to our house, and my sister and her friend dropped us off and went back into the woods. Luckily, nothing happened, and I always thought it was coyotes until I was watching a documentary last year and found out coyotes don't hunt in packs.
Wow.
I hope you guys enjoyed some of these. Writing them all down, I cannot believe how many I had, especially since I know my family members have so many more to tell. Thank you for reading, Ashleigh. Wow.
Whoa, dude.
Okay, I think coyotes actually do hunt in packs, though.
Really? Yeah, I don't.
We see them in packs out here.
Yeah.
Like if you're up, like it's very common to see like 2 or more, right? Like if you're.
Whoa.
We live at the base of a mountain, so there's a lot of coyotes around.
Wow.
But maybe they don't normally. Maybe that's just like a California coyote thing.
I have no idea.
I know once my old roommate, Erica, you know Erica, she was riding her bike, and then all of a sudden a pack of coyotes like surrounded her. And she's like, oh shit.
Dude, that's...
It was
and
fine.
they're usually chill, but like, you never know. Like, there's something just...
Well, they did it for a reason, though.
Animals, yeah.
Yeah, like, they were, like, not just being like, oh, a human, let's be chill. They were like, no, we're following you.
Whoa.
Okay.
Dude, that had everything.
It had everything.
Wow.
Right?
Spooky, man. Spooky.
I think you were going to say something about the static man.
Oh, just that's... We've heard that quite a bit.
Yeah.
And like, that's just fascinating.
It keeps coming up, right?
Yeah. Where it's like, oh, and then I saw a man, but like was staticky, like television, which is just such a specific thing that's like, okay, what's up, man? What is up?
What is
with
up?
That?
Boy.
Whoa,
I'm trying
dude.
to decide what the scariest one of all of them was. What do you think it was?
I mean, I feel...
There's so many. It's so hard to know, huh?
The walking up and down, getting closer to closer, really messed me up.
Like, I know seeing a dog man in my hallway would scare me.
Oh my God, yeah, dog man.
But also, I think I would be forever terrified of something walking down my hall.
Looking like my mom.
Looking like my mom.
Looking
with
like my
an
mom.
owl on her face. Looking like my mom. Someone's taking her place.
Dude, oh yeah, dog man. That's like a werewolf, dude. That's a werewolf. With all of the things, all of these things, these entities and stuff, it is like, I think Grandma was right. I think there's a bunch of portals, man. Just bringing in everything.
We really made fun about the doors, but
sorry, Grandma. I think you're right.
Grammy, you were on to something.
Even just like the long eyes.
Barf.
Long eyes, dude.
That
and
dork
wanting
with
to
the
eat
long
them.
eyes. That predatorous dork.
Oof, that was good. Good job, Marcy, too. You did it. That was great.
I think I did okay for 80% of it. So
you did wonderfully. Good. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that does us in, I think.
I think does totally. We did it. That was a good
long gun.
thick one. Yeah, that was good. That was a thickie.
Oh boy. Guys,
wow.
Thank you. Did I say thank you for reading, Ashleigh? Yes, okay. Ashleigh,
thank you so much. Holy shit. Wow.
I'm overwhelmed.
Dude, there was so much spooky stuff.
Also, what the fuck were those kids doing going back to the woods?
Dude, I don't know.
But also, if it were a coyote, I wouldn't say that you would see it. Like, I think a coyote is not like super scared of a dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe we're just used to these Los
I
Angeles
know.
coyotes.
We got very confident coyotes here.
They're
just
like always
cruising
smoking
around.
cigarettes and
Yeah.
like wolf whistling women and
Yeah, just like making fun of me. It's wild.
Skateboarding. Wearing sunglasses.
Wearing sunglasses, just being on their phones,
making obscene
TikToking.
gestures.
Ooh, that's so spooky. Oh my God. Thank you everyone for
Yes.
submitting.
This was awesome. This was
that
really
was so rad.
This really spooked me out good. And
Me
it's going to
too.
rain this weekend, so we'll just be
so scary.
All right.
Too scary. Okay, we did it.
Bye.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.